We have a beautiful background though. Look at the
I
sky.
see that. That's awesome. How are you guys tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's life up in St. Cloud?
It's one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up your volume really quick.
Okay.
Maybe you can. There we go.
Yeah, so
Golden.
There we go. You guys hands down have the best background of anyone so far.
We're out at the farm, out at Brett's farm.
That's awesome, Brett. So how'd you guys all meet?
Special hockey.
Special hockey.
Awesome. And what got you guys like wanting to start a gym together? Well, I know Leah loves fitness. What got everyone else into it?
You can go there.
I was gonna back up and say that I met Brett. He was sitting on the side of the road with a sign that said "Looking for husky women." I just had to stop because I went to St. Cloud State, so I was like, I'm a husky woman.
There you go.
No, actually, we started Omni training facility up here in St. Cloud. It's actually in a Waite Park, but super close to St. Cloud. For inclusive fitness. So we wanted a fitness gym that was accessible and inclusive. So any ability, any fitness level, kind of taking the stigma out of a lot of stereotypes of, certain styles of fitness and just making it all like one big happy family.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Colin, how did you get in on this?
Well, just being with Leah, kind of her passion kind of rubbed off on me. I was already into fitness, but I guess it was never my dream to start a gym, to run a gym, but quickly become that.
Awesome.
That's the real story.
No, that you guys.
So how'd you get involved, Brett? Like you met them through hockey, and then how'd you get involved at the gym?
Okay, after hockey, she said, "Oh, can you help us create help us order not order, but help us get members and everything." So I said, yes, fine.
Because he knows everybody in this entire area.
So I said, fine, I created with you guys.
He's got the fire department on speed dial, so he knows everyone.
That's awesome. So since you know the firefighters, do they come work out at Omni Fitness now too, Brett?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scott kind of left us for Arizona.
Yes.
Hotter places.
Yeah, Scott left us for hotter places.
Oh, man.
He decided, no, hotter place, go bye. I said, wow.
And what do you guys like best about owning the gym up there? Like, I know you guys get to work with a bunch of different people from all aspects of life. Like, why does that mean so much to you guys?
Well, one of my favorite things about it is how it's a small community. The gyms that I went to prior to that, you'd walk in with your headphones on, listen to music, you'd be around people, but you wouldn't really mingle with them or talk to them. And I kind of like how everyone says bye to each other when they're leaving. Everyone says hi when they get there. Everyone actually cares about each other. That's my favorite part.
Okay. Leah?
I just love that we continue to create an environment that's, like I said, inclusive. Growing up, I would go to the fitness wellness center with my grandpa. I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and he had MS, so he used a wheelchair, and I got to see him use all these different types of exercise equipment and exercise in certain ways, and I am lucky that I was exposed to that at such a young age. So as years went by, and as I went to school for recreation therapy and worked at the Courage Center and then at the VA and at the hospital and different places, I really got to learn more and more adaptive ways to exercise. And when I say adaptive, I just mean like any type of way to exercise. So like, I hate saying adaptive, and I definitely hate saying disability, because when I see people doing awesome workouts, like it's like they have so much ability that it's like, what are we doing saying they have like a disability, you know? So
Yeah.
I try to ability nowadays, but it's so cool to me. I love it, and I'm glad that we have a space that we can just try new things and continue to offer that.
Okay. I like it. What about you, Brett?
Besides the women,
Besides the women.
Shut it. It's funny. Like the small space, and we should expand, but we don't have more. We need more members. Then we expanded to the out of Way Park area and out of in between Sock Rapids, Sawtell area, then not half of St. Cloud.
Brett's thinking like franchise. He's big leagues over here.
There we go. Omni Fitness everywhere.
Have like 5,000 square feet, so it he's even.
Yeah, 500 square feet. Nah, I say let's go.
let's go bigger.
Let's go bigger,
Go big or go home.
and then expand it, and then everybody comes in. Then we say, okay, spread out. We have more space.
Social distance.
Social distance. Spread.
6 feet apart, Brett.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying hard.
We'll make an exception. 3 feet apart for your women, though.
3 for women, but 3 for women, but the rest of them 6 feet.
Are
What?
we your biggest podcast you've had so far?
Yeah,
I know, we just bring the whole group, don't we?
the whole group. So, Brett, what's your favorite part about working out with Leah and Colin?
When he does, you mean?
Yeah, if he does.
Wow. I work at Wacosa.
How's
Monday.
going, right? Your favorite workout?
Oh, wow. Wow, no.
If you notice his shirt, he's in the 2K club for Omni rowing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, for
He'll
rowing.
challenge anyone to a row.
Anyone, and if they lose, that's not on me. That's on those two.
So if you've ever seen any of our videos on Omni Training Facility website or Instagram or Facebook or WheelFit is kind of the offshoot of like the specific adaptive training exercises and resources. But you can see that we just take off the monorail on a Concept 2 rower. So Brett can just wheel right up to the flywheel and then row seated in his wheelchair from there. So kind
That's
of a cool
awesome.
for
Yeah.
anyone with Concept 2 rowers to adapt it for a wheelchair.
Wheelchairs.
Awesome. And where do you guys see the gym going from here? Like once COVID is over, obviously. Have you guys been doing anything online while not being able to be in the gym and stuff?
We've been doing some stuff. What I'm kind of hoping that people come back to gyms, they want to get a little bit more away from the big box gyms where there's all these people around, and I'm hoping they kind of are thinking smaller when they come back, thinking about people like Omni.
Yeah, and I did do a WheelFit around the world online like competition or just workout releases. So each state had its own workout, and we're like 5 states in. I'm going to continue to do each state and get inspired by people. So Johnny John Boots was one of the ones from South Carolina that submitted a workout, and then I did one for Minnesota, one for Wisconsin. I have like guest people come and be in the videos and just give me ideas. Sam Mahoney told me a workout that sounds absolutely brutal. It's like rope climbs and, oh my gosh, bar muscle ups or ring muscle ups, all stuff that he can do. And I'm like, holy, well, that'd be a hard workout. But I might release that one for Colorado because that was his idea.
That'd be awesome. And where are you guys gonna go from here?
Where are we going from here?
Yeah.
Ask this guy. He's the brains of the operation.
Who?
You.
No, him. Ask him. Colin?
I don't know, probably maybe expand the state.
That'd be sweet.
Okay.
I would love to see inclusive fitness offered all over the world, you know?
Yeah,
So even if we can help other fitness facilities or other yoga studios or any other,
You can create programming that
yeah.
anyone can do.
Yep. So some of the things that I've done, I went out to Reno for a conference and just presented on how to make your fitness facility more adaptable and how to include anyone with any ability. So if they walk or wheel or whatever through the door, you know, how can you offer training to them? So.
Okay. I like it. And now Leah touched on this earlier, but who inspired you guys growing up to make you guys like so passionate about this? Leah, you said you went to the fitness centers with your grandpa when you were younger, but Colin and Brett, who inspired you guys growing up?
I mean, my mom was a health and physiology teacher for 30 years, so that kind of inspired me to go in this direction as well. She was a hard worker, really passionate about helping people. I'd probably have to say her.
Okay. And Brett?
My mom, because she's yoga, she do yoga every day of the week.
Okay. Did you do it with you? Did you try to do it with her when you grew up? Do you still try to do it?
Yoga?
No, I do not.
If you look at her pictures, there's proof. Brett's a yogi.
He's in the back of the class behind all the women.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, so.
And I know it takes a lot of like hard work and effort to run a gym and keep one open, especially now. Who helped you guys like find your work ethic to like do this or do anything in life? Because Leah, I know you still play hockey and you still work full time while running the gym. So who helped you guys find that while growing up or nowadays too?
Ooh, I mean, I can think of some really important and inspiring people who have helped me. My good friend Naomi Hammerding, she's super knowledgeable in business and she's always willing to help. So she would always just give me ideas, offer me help, assistance. Some recreation therapists that I know that I'm dear friends with, Kristen Olson and Taylor Hooker, those two are very knowledgeable with a huge assortment of topics. So I was always, you know, brainstorming with them and getting ideas from them and their husbands. So those were some people that I can just think of off the top of my head that were really helpful in us at the beginning phases of our business and just getting started and bouncing ideas off of.
Okay.
She kind of inspires me with her hard work. I mean, she's always helping out friends and doing her. She has a crazy schedule. It's kind of
She has a.
It's pretty inspiring.
Yeah, she has a crazy schedule. But Monday through Friday.
Not the weekends though, huh? That's when I slack out.
Yeah. Wow.
What about you, Brett? Who helps make you want to work really hard?
Those two. Those two, yeah.
All right, we'll pay you the money that we promised.
Yeah. Hey, the money.
Anyone else though, Brett? Anyone else besides those two?
I'd have to say too, a couple other people are our siblings. Especially Kaylin Briscoe. She is always giving us ideas for ways to grow the business and spread the good word about anything that we're doing. She would be stoked that we're doing a podcast. She always sends me really good podcasts to do. Also, Brett has a major crush on both of Colin's sisters, so
what?
Shout out to them for that.
Yeah, shout out for them.
And then I'd have to say my sisters as well, my step family. They're all really hard workers, so I'm always just trying to keep up with all of them.
Okay. And Colin, what were you doing before getting into all this?
All the way back to the sheet metal union.
Yeah,
Building US Bank Stadium.
I was in the sheet metal union, so it was more enjoyable being inside in the air conditioning.
I bet.
Yeah.
So have you like dove headfirst into this now too, or like do you have like another full-time job outside of this as well, or is this just your thing now?
I still ref. I ref juniors. I ref college hockey. I do some youth hockey, but I've kind of jumped headfirst into this. It's kind of quickly become my dream, my passion, I suppose.
That's
And
awesome.
From psychology over to business, so that's when I kind of knew he was really interested in.
Well, we all met through special hockey, but I was already involved in special hockey prior to meeting Leah and Brett. So I was kind of already pretty active in that community. So it just kind of felt natural making the transition.
Awesome. What about you, Brett?
The transition to hockey, baseball, and go from there. So.
Okay. And that
Where? The 3-sport athlete over here.
There you go.
You can't.
And we already discussed like future plans and stuff, so we don't need to get into that anymore. But like, I guess how could people, like, this is going to reach hopefully as many people as possible, right? So like, how could people help you guys continue to grow? Like, obviously, like, put more of your fitness facilities like throughout the state. But like before that happens, how can people help you guys right now or in the next few months?
Well, you're helping us tremendously. When you reached out about having us on the podcast, I was super stoked. So thank you.
You're welcome.
So exposure and getting our name out there, Omni Training Facility and Wheel Fit as both a specialty or a resource for adaptive fitness, and then the Omni Training Facility is our home gym, and we can create more of those in the future. That would be incredible. But like Colin said, I really just love our small community, and if we can inspire other gym owners to open their doors more for inclusive fitness and just be ready to train any ability, I think being a resource for them is
at least have them have some kind of background in the training.
Yeah, training.
If someone comes in, they aren't flat-footed, that they know
right.
a little bit how to train someone that might have different needs than someone else. Or
right. The Adaptive Training Academy is a wonderful resource. They now have an online course, a couple $100, and it's wonderful materials. Logan Aldridge and Kevin Orr and those guys have put together incredible material for trainers and for anyone who wants to learn more through their training. So
okay.
There's also so many resources out there, grants for different, like for veterans, for example, to get their gym memberships discounted or paid for. Sometimes with the grant program, there's a bit of a waiting list, but they should definitely check out. There's multiple organizations. Catch a Lift is one of them. We host their workout at our gym. It's pretty grueling workout, a 6-minute hang. Every time you drop, you have to run 800 meters and then do 30 push-ups and then hang on the bar again. So that was a fun one. But like I said, other organizations that offer tons of resources. So we post a lot of that stuff on our social media pages and even on our website. So head over to Omni Training Facility and check those out.
Awesome. Do you guys have any, like, once everything's allowed to reopen in Minnesota, hopefully like the middle of June, right? Do you guys have any plans for any fundraisers or competitions or anything coming out here?
Yeah, I think we will. We love hosting competitions. We probably were having one like almost every month or close to when we were open. The last one we had was for pancreatic cancer. Colin's mom actually passed away from that cancer, so we raised over $1,000 for the Pancreatic Cancer Network. That was a workout that Colin created. We also did the Catch a Lift. We hosted the Murph last year. We host other fundraiser workouts. And we love a good party, so we'll always throw an event together for any reason to get together.
That's awesome. And I saw you, Leah, and Colin. I'm pretty sure I saw you there too, but you guys teamed up with Kate at the Phoenix down in Sisu. Do you guys have any more like plans on collaborating with them in the future?
Yeah, we love the Phoenix. They've been very supportive of us. So we try to support them. They at our events they have a really good turnout every time. And it's really awesome of them.
We love you, Kate.
Yeah. Kate.
For those who have heard her podcast on Dano's page, check it out. And also check out the Phoenix, an active recovery group that she has down in Plymouth, Minnesota. Check it out.
Yeah, I know it's not a competition, but she's sitting in like second place for like the most like views and listens right now. So
nice.
Well, once Brett in Mass texts this podcast out to all of his women, we'll probably have about 6,000 views. So watch out.
Hope so.
Kate, watch
He told a couple people that we were live tonight, so they're like tuning in. They're trying to find a station. I'm like, no, Brett, Dano's got to like edit it and then he'll post it.
Yeah, it'll be out on Monday. It's okay. I'll send you the private link early once it's edited.
Yeah, and then I had it.
And then forwarded to the St. Cloud State women's hockey team.
No, not yet. Do not.
Their poor coach probably has 659 missed calls from Brett on her cell phone.
Oh boy.
Do not. She never has done it. You do all the time. Wow.
But Dano, tell us more about you. What's your life like? Where are you working out?
I'm working out in my apartment. The gym I was at closed permanently, so I'm collecting unemployment. So I got a pay raise.
Money.
That's awesome. So now I'm just cranking out podcasts. I had you guys on today. I rescheduled another one for Friday. I'm having Jason Ackerman. He has Own Your Eating and works with Dave Lipson for Thunderbro. So he's going to be on the podcast. And then Sam Dancer just said yes today. So going to just be crushing as many podcasts as possible. And then fitness in my apartment and a lot of running. That's about it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I feel so we're on your podcast, Dano.
Of course. Well, I asked you back in like December, and then like I was like, all right, we got to do this in person. And then this happened. I was like, oh, I could just do it online. I could just get anybody I want.
It all works out in the end.
Yeah, it does. So the last like official question I have, all three of you guys can take turns answering this. Like, what books would you recommend for everybody to read or listen to? Because, you know, they have so much time on their hands to do so now.
Sorry, they're doing some lawn work. Were you asking about books?
Yeah. What books would you three recommend for people?
That's assuming that we read books, Dan.
Or Netflix documentaries?
Oh, he's gone.
What books, if you read books or Netflix documentaries, would you suggest for people to go read and or watch?
I gotta say the Four Agreements by Don Miguel. That book's simple to read. It's super quick. I'm not a huge reader, so it's probably one of the only books I read cover to cover, sadly. But it's
What's the book that we're reading right now?
Master of the Self, which is the same author. So, for simple guidelines of life, you know, don't take anything personally. Never make assumptions. Always do your best. And fourth one. One other one. I'll leave a cliffhanger. You got to go read it and find out.
Okay.
Brett, favorite book?
Oh boy.
The programs at Husky Games. Favorite book.
No. Watch it.
You can look up names of those players.
Uh,
Oh, now he's coming by with a lawnmower.
Oh, fantastic. Hustle, hustle, Brett. Favorite books, spit them out.
Favorite book?
You should ask him what his favorite song is.
Yeah.
Favorite song, is it who's the artist?
With you.
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
With your boy.
Up there.
God.
Fishing in the dark. He listens to it 24/7.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
He's the only person I know that can listen to the same song on repeat every single day.
It's
And
fine.
they play it for him at hockey games as well.
Oh boy.
It's his batting song when he comes out to bat.
No,
That's awesome.
what?
What about you, Colin? What would you recommend for people?
Books. The book that we're reading right now is really good.
Mastery of the Self.
Mastery of Yourself. Not a huge book reader. I enjoy it. I say I don't have time, but it's kind of hard to say that right now.
Yeah,
Now it's just
lots of
Now it's just excuses.
cute. Not read.
But I agree with Leah. The Four Agreements, amazing. I think the Mastery of Self actually is by the author's
Yeah,
son.
same author.
I think it's his son.
Oh, it's his son. Yeah,
So,
you're right.
but
What about you, Dano?
Well, there's 4. Either Mastery by Robert Greene or the 48 Laws of Power, also by Robert Greene. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I had to read that one during my internship in Florida. And then Shoe Dog. It's the memoir of Phil Knight, the founder of Nike. You can get all of these on Audible now because Audible is fantastic. And go. Yeah, it's all edited. I just paused the recording as soon as whatever happens. But out of those books, Shoe Dog by Phil Knight is amazing because like the story of how he was selling shoes out of the trunk of his car to now like being able to donate hundreds of millions of dollars to charity every year. And like starting in the 60s and 70s, which is insane. But all right, so where can people find you guys like all over the internet? Websites, Instagrams, personal Instagrams, Brett? record.
Hard. Woo!
So
Well,
where can people find you?
where can people find us?
Yeah.
On the Central Minnesota.
Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
our website,
Twitter.
OmniTrainingFacility.com.
We don't have a Twitter yet.
No Twitter.
Brett, do you have a personal Twitter?
No.
No Twitter bombing.
But yeah, Omni Training Facility. If you Google it, our website should come up. Please drop us a review if you know us or if you've been to the gym. Those are always helpful. But kind of just there. Or if you're in St. Cloud or in Central Minnesota, stop in, do a drop in. We love working out with people. We love guest coaches. Logan Aldrich just said that if he's in town after all the COVID stuff, that he would do a guest workout and coach a class. So that's super exciting.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your guys' evening to do this.
Yeah, thank you. And when you're in St. work out,
Oh, for sure. It's like 45 minutes away. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.